Hi, just want to give you an insight to something I sort of noticed last week when I was training groups in Mallorca. I had two clients on the first week. One was both 50 years of age, and those guys were strong. One of them was incredibly strong, come on leaps and bounds. Well, they both come on leaps and bounds in the past year. One of those guys had ridden basically a replica of the Tour de France. He's ridden it twice, and the other guy was more focused on racing. They're both focused on two totally different targets. But bringing them together made me realise, the age is just a number, right? Whether you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, age is just a number. Unless you're getting, really sort of over sort of 75, 80, you're going to start to really struggle, I think. But you're as old as the group in which you're training. You're as old as you want to be thinking young, but always thinking about recovery as well. But going back to these two guys, I see people half their age that aren't as committed as those people, and it's that is the key. It's how committed are you to meeting your targets. Now, both of these guys, when they're on their game, there's people, there's riders that I know of 20, 25, that they're not that committed. They'll want to be the best. They want to be an elite racer. They want to be a first cat and so on, but they haven't got what it takes. And then when you look at these older guys, they put everything into it. They love it. The passion is there. The drive, the enthusiasm to win is there. And when you get the younger athletes, they dream it, but that's all it ever is. It's a dream. And I meet very few younger athletes that have the same enthusiasm as these older guys. So to have the chance to train these older athletes and to learn more about what they need to develop is quite fascinating. But it also makes you, if you're a young person watching this video, and how I used to think when I was younger, I would want to kick the old guy's ass. But you don't always have the skills when you're younger to do it. You learn it with age. And the benefits of having age on your side is you become more tactful, you become more crafty, a little bit more savvier. You have to. You can't keep thrashing out all these efforts day in, day out. So you have to be more respectful in the way you train. So if it's just food for thought. It's just age is just a number. If you use age as an excuse, it's weak. All right. If you use, there's usually other stuff that will come before the age thing. So if you're 40, 45. You look down, you've got a bit of a belly, and you're going, oh, I'm too old, I can't fucking be asked to do this exercise. You're weak. Because I know people that are 50, 60, 70, and I know one guy that's 76, 78, something like that, and he's out on his bike doing more miles than most of you young kids. So if you want to, if you're older, do not use age as a number, but you have to look at more recovery, and you look at your training in a different way, and you have to be more savvy with your efforts. All right. So, like I said, if you use your age as an excuse, that's poor. Just get on with it. Now, knuckle down and get on with it, and have a good plan to follow, and make sure the group you ride with is a young, enthusiastic group. Because 9 times out of 10, you're only as good as the group you're training and the people you surround yourself with. Okay. So, just crack on with it and keep pushing on. Bye bye.